Welcome back to another episode of Surprising Dancers on Got Talent, where talented dancers audition in front of our panel of judges who are sitting with their backs to them. Will they feel the rhythm? Will they turn around? Let's find out. First up, a young woman by the name of Maya nervously approaches the stage. She tells the judges that she is a dancer from London and she has been dancing since she was 3 years old. Her mom was actually the one who got her into it. She says she has always wanted to be a dancer and that her dream is to perform on television. The judges ask her if she can do contemporary, ballet, or hip-hop, but unfortunately, she tells them that she can only really do jazz dance. They tell her that while it is a very good style of dance, it would like to see something a little different. So they ask her to try a contemporary piece. Maya looks nervous about this, but takes a deep breath and begins to dance. And wow, just wow, Maya starts off slow, but then picks up the pace. She is spinning and leaping across the stage, all while keeping an upright posture and hitting every mark. This girl is extremely flexible, contorting her body into shapes that seem inhuman. Unfortunately, Simon cuts her off and tells her that he is going to say no, but he compliments her for being fit and having beautiful lines. Meanwhile, Alicia and Amanda both hit their buzzers and tell her that she did a great job. But because there were 3 no's, Maya's dreams of performing on TV are crushed, and she sadly leaves the stage. But wait a second, what is going on here? Why did the judges say no when she danced so well? Well, when the cameras panned away, we could see that they weren't watching her at all. Instead, they were looking at a tablet and had their faces buried in it. Now, I don't know about you, but that seems very rude to me. Just imagine spending all that time practicing and preparing for your audition, only to have the judges not even look you in the eyes when you dance. I would be so angry and insulted. Luckily, though, Maya took the situation like a champ and continued to pursue her dreams. After the show, she went on to become a backup dancer for big artists such as Kylie Minogue and Rita Ora. Next up, the judges are sitting with their backs to a dancer named Harry, who we already know is going to be good because the audience is literally going wild. Harry tells the judges that he started break dancing when he was just 12 years old and that he is now part of the top 10 crew in England. He goes on to say that his whole life revolves around dance and that he would love to see the judges' reaction if he were to spin on their chairs. With that said, Harry gets down and dirty, busting some wicked moves. He is popping and locking, spinning on his head, and even doing the worm. The crowd is going absolutely nuts. Will the judges be just as impressed? Well, as Harry starts to spin on his chair, Alicia leans forward in her seat to watch. Then when he does a full 360-degree spin, she turns around slowly. Amanda follows right after her, and David is the last to turn around. While Simon remains seated, he hits his buzzer and tells Harry that he is for him because he does like break dancing. Meanwhile, the other judges tell Harry that he is fantastic and that they would love to see him in the next round. In the end, though, because there were 2 yeses and 1 no, Harry had to leave. But luckily, he didn't let this get him down. In fact, he went on to win many international championships and became known as one of the best break dancers in the world. Next up, a comedian named Jack Carroll appears on stage with his crutches. He tells the judges that he was in a car accident when he was 2 years old that left him paralyzed from the waist down. He also tells them that he loves magic and juggling, that most people think that he is better at making people laugh than anything else. So he asks the judges if he can do a comedy routine. They agree, and Jack takes a moment to adjust his microphone before launching into his set. He makes jokes about how he got famous from a viral video. about people taking photos of him without asking, and even about his physical condition. Unfortunately, though, Simon thinks that his jokes are lame and hits his buzzer. The other judges, however, thought that he was hilarious and voted him through to the next round. Some people were outraged over Simon's behavior, calling it insensitive and uncalled for. But he later apologized, admitting that he was wrong to cut him off. Moving on, a group of young dancers named Entity takes the stage. These four friends are between the ages of 12 and 14, and they have been dancing together since they were 9. They tell the judges that they practice every day and that they are hoping to make it far in the competition. With that said, the boys begin to dance, and they are really, really good. Their popping and locking is on point. They have great stage presence, and they are clearly having fun. Unfortunately, Alicia sees one of them trip over and falls asleep during the middle of their routine. She hits her buzzer and tells the group that she saw a mistake, which is true. But I'm pretty sure that everyone makes mistakes sometimes. Regardless, other judges disagree with her and vote the group through to the next round. Next up, a woman by the name of Olivia appears on stage. She is 21 years old, and she has been dancing since she was just 5. She tells the judges that she loves musicals and that she once played Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. She then asks them if she can sing and dance a song from the musical Chicago. The judges agree, and Olivia blows them away with her rendition of When You're Good to Good, showcasing both her amazing voice and her equally impressive dance skills. She even does a split in the middle of the song, and the judges love it. All 4 of them press their buzzers and tell her that she is going to the next round. Following her, a man by the name of Harry Gardner approaches the judges. He is 74 years old, and he tells the judges that he was a minor for 35 years. He then explains that he has always loved to dance, but that he never had the guts to do it until his wife told him to go for it. Harry tells the judges that he would love to make her proud by doing well in the competition. But first, he has to get them to say yes. So he begins to dance. And oh my goodness, these judges are in for a surprise. Harry may be old, but he can certainly dance. He is shuffling and sliding across the stage, popping and locking, and even breaking. It is clear that he has put in a lot of hard work and preparation, and the judges are blown away. They all hit their buzzers and send him through to the next round. Next up, a father and daughter duo takes the stage. The father is named Darren, and the daughter is named Darcy. Darcy is 11 years old, and she began dancing when she was just 3. Darren started dancing when he was 19, and he became a professional dancer when he was 21. Together, they have won many competitions, and now they want to take their talents to America's Got Talent. With that said, they begin to dance, and wow, are they good? I mean, they are dancing in perfect sync. Their lifts are flawless, and their spins are fast and furious. Unfortunately, Simon interrupts them and tells them that he wants to see more from Darcy. The other judges disagree, but because there were 2 yeses and 1 no, Darren and Darcy were eliminated. However, it was later revealed that Simon only said no because he wanted to see them in the next round. That's right. He turned out to be a very nice guy and helped them get further in the competition. Finally, a man by the name of Chris Brown approaches the judges. He is 32 years old, and he suffers from Parkinson's disease. Chris tells the judges that he has been dancing since he was 18, and that he has let his diagnosis stop him from doing what he loves. He then asks them if they can support him by voting him through to the next round. And they certainly do that. In fact, they are so impressed with his strength and determination that they all stand up and give him a standing ovation. All right, folks, now it's time to make your voice heard. Which of these acts was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below, and remember to like and subscribe for more awesome videos.